Hello, 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 and welcome to our second session for this Cottages and Cerberus actual play. I am Chris Pellick. I am the game designer, and for this evening, the Cottage Master. With me today is Jim, Bella, Cassidy, and Justin. Before we begin, I am going to. This is our last session before the Kickstarter launch. It is launching this Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central Time, I think, unless it's 9 a.m. Central Time. I don't remember which one. It's literally just a button I have to push, so I hope I don't sleep in that day.
Chris, give me your passwords. I'll do it for you.
I am not doing that.
Just give us your social security number and address, and we'll take care
No,
of it.
no, I can give you my cell number so you can yell at me to wake up. Cause there's like a 50% chance I'll be up at like 5 and 50% chance I just sleep through my alarms. All right. So we're going to, before we begin, I have a little in-character icebreaker. Just get a bit into get into how your character would be thinking. So it's September, which means some people think spooky season starts around now. Other people say it's a bit early. It is like 90 degrees out. I had to put on a lot of sunscreen. So there's argument. When does your character say spooky season begins?
Listen, I came to the cottagecore game and I made a goth, so I think we know what Lada's answer will be.
I think the
Spooky
better
season is a
question is, does it actually end with a then?
like spooky season is a state of mind. For Lada, it is a state of being for her. It's just like it's about what the vibes are in your heart, and for her, it is just spooky vibes.
I think for Nyx, spooky season is an all year thing, minus Christmas, specifically December 1st to December 31st, strictly so I can give my friends gifts without them being uncomfortable because there's a social construct to be allow me to. Which, by the way, as Justin, I do that in real life too, because I have friends who aren't comfortable with gifts, except when it's expected. So then I'll just save up all of the gifts I get from my friends throughout the year. But no, spooky season. We are officially 100% in spooky season. September is just pre-game for October.
Sorry, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. I think that Sage would say spooky season starts the last 2 weeks of August. Like, if there is a leaf that is starting to change color, which in North Carolina that happens halfway through August, then it's spooky season, and it will stay spooky season until it gets warm again, like the following year, and then it's just too hot for sweaters and all of the things. So, yeah.
How about spoons, Jim?
This is a hard question for Spoons to answer.
Is this hard because Spoons might have a different opinion from Jim and is tearing Jim apart?
100%, because Jim, spooky season all year round. There's no non-spooky season for Jim, but for Spoons, would he even understand the concept of spooky season?
Would he be scared of it? He's scared of water.
He probably would be scared of it, to be honest.
No.
But it would probably start in October because that's probably what he was told, is like, oh, it's October 31st, so it's the whole month? But his opinion probably could and probably will be swayed in the future.
Just by virtue of his living situation.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if he has any choice otherwise. That was fun. That was, um, I enjoyed all of the responses. So, quick recap. Our group are roommates. They have essentially been tasked by a Fey patron to investigate something that is disturbing the monsters, making the monsters more aggressive, possibly threatening the town if something isn't done about it. The party might think the mayor is a bit sus. He brought something large and possibly shiny into his mansion. He also has hired 2 folk similar to Spoons as new bodyguards. Before they can take care of that, someone's little kitty cat did a little science magic last evening, and later you were woken up by your cat who takes you down to the lab where you see your cat accidentally, I hope accidentally at least, created this giant monster, an explodey cat. A giant, essentially it's a cartoon style bomb with cactus whiskers, ears, and a little tail and pawsies, and the wicks are on fire. So later you got brought up. Do you go down? Do you grab people? What do you do? I'm kind of imagining you're at like the top of the stairs and you haven't been noticed yet.
If I am recalling correctly, I think towards the end of last session, before I had fully seen what it was, when it was just like there was like you'd said there was like smoke, so I think I did yell out like it was something like I don't want to alarm anyone, but the house might be on fire.
Yes, you did do that. So I assume it might be people are probably starting to get up.
Yes, Nyx will get up and run downstairs to see what's going on.
And now that like Leda would have like spotted exactly what it is, she kind of just like holds it and she's like, and she'll kind of like gesture for Nyx to come over and just like trying not to alert the bomb cat to her presence, but kind of silently trying to be like, there's a thing in my lab.
I'm gonna peek, try and keep as stealthy as I can, kind of peek down to see what it is.
Yes, you can.
Okay. That. What's that?
And
That is an excellent question. I heard some commotion, and I assumed it was my cat, but it looks like she has made a friend. Perhaps quite literally made one.
A friend?
Is Spoons with us?
He
Apparently.
probably would have just bounced down, kind of like down the stairs. Friend, you say?
I don't know. Is Ophelia around?
Do we see my cat?
yes, the cat is like standing very innocently behind you.
Album child.
Not looking down at the basement, kind of like head tilted.
You are never in charge of the lab again. I hope that you know.
Meow.
Sage's gonna stumble down the stairs. She has her hair like in rollers still, like carrying books. She's like, "Is the house on fire? If so, where do I need to put the books so they don't get caught on fire?" She's super discombobulated.
Not currently, but if things go poorly, it might be.
Friend? Still half awake.
You know what? It could be. I kind of look at Ophelia. A friend of yours?
Just
Ophelia kind of looks up. Meow.
Is that a meow for yes? All right, meow once for yes, meow twice for no.
What is Ophelia's lore stat? I don't remember it off the top of my head.
Does she have specific?
Yes. It's usually
I don't know
two.
if we gave her a specific stat block.
Shadow Kitty. Let me pull it up.
Spoiler alerts.
Sorry, I should have that.
Oh, good. Yeah. Everything has 2s and 5 health.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Meow. Meow.
Okay, that's 2. Wait, what was 2? Was 2 yes or no?
It's too early. I don't remember.
I
Okay.
think you maybe slightly too much credit for how cooperative she will be with answers.
Meow.
Well, then that kind of kicks the talking to the giant bouncing bomb cat in the basement.
Did you say bomb cat? Does not sound like a friend.
Friend was more of a turn of phrase.
Well, I mean, it is monster. We fight monsters, but I don't know that I want to fight it in your lab, breaking everything in your lab and setting our cottage on fire.
What is it doing? Like, what is the explodey cat doing right now? As we are all just very nervously standing at the top of the stairs.
Crash. If you look, you'll see it's just kind of how a cat would push something off a table. It just pushed the tables off the ground. You just smashed it.
How big is this thing?
Well, that does seem like Ophelia's friend.
It's probably about like 5 foot, maybe 6 feet tall.
Oh.
Maybe 7.
5'6". Is it like wide enough to go up the stair? Like, would I know that if it could fit up the stairs and through like the doors?
It looks too wide to fit up the doors, but it is a cat.
Okay, so we have 2 options. We can try to lead this out into the yard and fight it, or we can try to get rid of it down there and most likely break a lot of Lada's lab.
Chris, I have a question about a mechanic.
I have an answer.
It doesn't say I can't do it, which you may need to edit that because you know me. Can I carry things / a large bomb cat with teleport?
My ruling would be that you would have to be able to carry it. Like, physically.
Is Spoons a strong bird?
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yeah, you have 1 muscle. Oh, so do I.
Or is that just...
Oh, so do I.
Is Leda the strongest one in this party? My
Yep.
muscles
Yes.
too.
Leda, you have by far the most muscle in this party.
Wild. Literally double the rest of you.
This group.
This is a house full of nerds.
What were we thinking? We were supposed to be monster hunters. What the heck?
I mean, I shoot magic.
Yeah.
Good at magic.
I guess we go downstairs and take care of this thing.
Wait. Do you have cat treats?
Literally everywhere.
What if we use the cat treats to lure Bomb Catty outside so it doesn't blow up our house or start everything on fire or destroy Lada's lab, even though it sounds like they're doing a great job at that right now?
It may be Spoons is right. It might be a bomb, but it also is a cat. So even if it doesn't look like it'll fit through the door, it could probably squeeze through.
Everyone knows cats are liquid.
True.
How are you not afraid of it then?
I am more afraid of it wrecking our home.
No, but if
Real.
cats are liquid, I
That's-
just
this is what
developed
I
a new
mean.
fear.
Okay.
It's like not lit. It's more like a gelatin, maybe.
Okay, I have an idea. Leda, can I have like a handful of cat treats? I don't know where you hit
Leda
them.
will like literally just like somewhere just like on the wall. There's just like a little like pocket of web, and she just tears it open, and cat treats fall out.
Okay. Okay, excellent. I grab them, whisper quietly, Kaylor, I know it's early. I know it's late. I need a new one. 1 second. A rune appears on my arm where Raging Inferno used to be. I look at it and go, "That's not going to help right now." And move down the stairs with the cat treats slowly, non-threateningly. Just, hey, hi.
Meow. Sniffs.
I
Like right, Leda's like right behind you, going down.
okay.
Sniffs. Meow. Sees the cat street starts
Throw
charging.
one right in front of it.
Pounces. Looks up at the
Right.
next one.
All right, Leda,
Meow.
back up quickly, and just move up the stairs, tossing cat treats, leading it up.
Okay, so I am going to. This is a giant monster cat. They can eat some cat treats really fast. So, I'm gonna have something. You're gonna have to do something that you're great at. Muscle check TN2.
Can I help at all? Since I said I went down with Nick. Or wait. But I guess you were the one who had the treat. But yeah, can I help at all?
Yeah, you can help. How are you gonna help, they?
I think just like. So I was thinking part of it, like Leda going down, would also be her maybe kind of like going down and maybe just like webbing off some certain things. I don't know how that would be helpful for this specifically.
That would help you save your lab.
Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to think of a specific way to. I could also have grabbed some of the like, just various little like stashes of like backup cat treats that I have put around the cottage.
Okay, yeah, let's Nyx take 2 bonus dice to this. So you have
Thank God.
you have a chance of succeeding
Okay.
without cost. Oh,
Okay.
as a reminder, spoons reset. You regain spoons after sleeping, but you also your spoons fully reset every session.
Okay, cool. All right, so I rolled a 4, a 2, and a 1.
That sadly means you have to spend the spoon.
Yeah, I'll spend the spoon to make this happen.
Okay, you are able to, with minimum damage, lure the cat up the stairs, and then the cat's just very much pushes itself in exactly like how a cat would. Liquids up, squeezes through the door, and then I believe you said you wanted to get it to the yard?
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep moving, keep getting it through the cottage, out the door.
Alright. Meow.
Okay, do we get it outside?
You do.
I make sure once we're outside to like close the door behind us.
Okay, cat. I don't know if you can understand me. Now's your chance to go into the woods and be gone forever.
Looks at the bird, smells, looks at you. Meow. You still smell like cat treats.
No.
Okay. I guess we fight it.
You will notice that the wick was lit, and it did go down about about a third of where the wick originally was. Might be just something to be aware of. Who else is outside?
And be outside.
All right. The
I'm gonna say
cat.
also Ophelia is with me.
Very smart. The cat is going to the cat is going to start with its opener. It takes it pauses, grabs something. It doesn't look like it has pockets, but still grabs something off its body. It grabs a bunch of tiny little bombs. They have little cat ears and a little cat face on them, but they are lit, and it's just chucks as it gives a bomb barrage, a kitty bomb barrage, and everyone takes 4 spoons of damage.
God.
Could I
gee.
teleport trying to slash some of them before?
Yeah, and then you'll take the 4 spoons of damage.
Can I use grit to try and avoid taking some of the damage?
Nope, there's no save
Okay.
in 5e's parlance. And
You said
then
4.
yes, and then on
But if I did that, could I stop everyone else from taking 4 by teleporting up, slashing?
nope, it's like a bunch of bombs. It's like a barrage of like maybe 20 to 30. So
A bombarrage, if you will.
A
Uh,
barrage.
exactly that.
Chris is taking notes.
And then on its actual turn, the cat is going to use its polish ability, and it looks extremely shiny in the sun. Oh shit! I didn't even think about spoons when I chose that. But it looks like it's going to be a bit tougher to hit this round because of its used shiny. Now it is the players' turns. What would you like to do?
Hey, Spoons, we kill this thing. It's shiny hide. Looks like it would be a good thing for your collection, huh?
You're right. It
Sage,
might be the largest.
Lada's gonna like turn over to Sage and be like,
Of the
Sage, you can
collection.
do the water thing, right?
I literally was just about to say that. Oh my god. The only thing with that is it also has a healing ability. If it doesn't work, then we've just wasted a potential healing thing.
I mean, we all took damage.
Honestly, you know what? This is
doesn't-
true. I'll try it.
4 damage.
Yeah. So we're all gonna heal 1 spoon for this. And the cat's gonna lose a spoon. And I think instead of having it be a tidal wave like last time, I think she's gonna be so tired that she just wants it to just drop out of the sky, landing on the cat, and then it'll just kind of disperse along the field, like in a circle, you know?
Ah, it is raining the liquid death.
It's just raining. It's just raining. Don't worry about it.
It's only a problem when it's in mass quantities of, pools, lakes. When it's raindrops, it is okay. Not as scary, but a little scary.
Roll for this. Oh,
Nope, there's no roll. It just
Work.
happens.
yeah.
But so you guys healed, and also it is drenched, and you see kind of like a bit of smoke coming in as the wick has been shut off. It is no longer counting down for now.
Ominous.
I know.
Go Sage.
Who would
Also,
like to go
just-
next? Oh, continue. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I'm rereading this ability. Everyone has a weakness to electricity. Just to keep that in mind. I don't know.
Even the monster?
Even
It
the
says-
monster.
Everyone.
I think I know what spell you got.
Excellent. I lift my arm. Cast Zap.
All right. Make
Love it
me
here.
make me a target number. Make me a target number 5 alchemy check. So this was a bit tough, specifically because of the polish.
3, 4. Okay, sure. 3, and then I get an extra dice for mage. 2 5s, a 4, and a 3.
So you'll have to spin the spoon, but you'll be able to zap it.
Yes, I'll spend a spoon.
All right, and so that would be 1 base, 1 because of zap, and then an extra because of the weakness. How does it? What type of lightning does it come from your hand? Does it come down from the sky? Describe it.
So when Nyx holds his hand out and the purple ball appears, lightning from a cloud above comes down and starts going in and out of the purple magic and swirling around Nyx's arm. And then when he lets it go, the lightning propels it forward, and lightning slams into the cat and kind of dances around it.
You see kind of like a very like anime cartoon, lightning, bzz, and it goes. Ow! And it took 3 points of damage, which is a decent amount.
That worked. Yes.
Be able to, like, because I have the like grappling ability that I use for my web. Should I be able to like restrain this thing at all?
Yeah.
Just to like keep it in a certain location.
Make me a alchemy check.
Let's see. Go with these dice. Boop, boop. 90. Pretty. Oh well. 2 1s, a 6, and a 5.
6 and a 5. You can see that cost of a spoon. It's the target number is 5 there.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
After my attack, can I run backwards?
Yeah.
Like a little away from the cat? So, because I feel like I was like right up on it. I just want to back up a touch.
You were the target, so yes. Spoons, you are up.
I would like to. Wait, how tall did you say this kitty cat is?
I said 5, then I said 6, and I said 7 foot tall, so somewhere around there.
How wide is that kitty cat?
It's a circle, so probably
Okay.
about the same amount.
Can I teleport on top of him?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna teleport on top of him and go, I am the king of the shinies! And stab down.
Alright, so that's a weapon attack. You get to use alchemy instead of muscle,
Muscles.
but it's still gonna be against its hide. Target number is still 5 because of polish.
I got 1.
Oof.
You got 1 5
Mhm.
out of 4. You are such a bad roller.
I also rolled a 1
today,
and a
gang.
2.
Oh,
You can succeed at cost of a spoon.
I'm not going to.
Okay, so you stab down, blink. It just kind of bounces off the shiny hide of the cat. Who has the most spoons remaining?
I'm at 6.
I'm at 7.
Also at 6.
I'm at 7.
Spoons, Sage. You realize that you are, as part of the monster's closer ability, are covered in black powder. Just keep a note of that.
Sure. I'll just put that in my notes here. Okay.
Okay. It is the monster's actual turn. It is restrained by the webs, and I don't think it can actually escape. Does it try to escape? No. It instead uses its action to regrow its Rubik and then light it. So the counter is back, but it's wasted its entire turns. I'll tell you, kind of. I'll give it a heads up. It will explode in 3 turns. So there's some pressure there.
Okay.
Like 3 rounds of us all going, or
Three-
after 3
three-
people have
3
gone?
rounds, 3 rounds, not turns.
I regret not using my spoon.
So its wick was able to regrow even though it's soaked.
Yep, it's like
Okay.
basically kind of like, I imagine it kind of like almost like the old wick tail just kind of falls off, and then a new wick kind of gets pulled out from inside it. That sounded really like body horror gross, but that is how I imagined it. So
Okay.
that would be a very dry wick.
Okay.
You get an X-ray of this thing, and it's just all rope.
Bit of tiny black powder in the middle, and then the rest is just rope.
All the bones are rope.
Just
ew. I hate that, but I also like it.
If only I took animate rope.
So considered that and then didn't. Here,
It is back to our players' turns. And also a reminder, it is still restrained.
Is it still shiny from the...
I mean, it was shiny before, but it's less shiny.
Okay.
So its defense might be a bit lower. Just might be. No promises.
That's what I was asking, Chris.
I know.
I'm sorry, will you remind me, Chris, where I could find the stat info for Ophelia? I'm so sorry, I should have had this pulled up.
All good. It is possibly, I don't remember which version I gave to you guys, but it is possibly around page like 59, maybe, I think.
You can also just
Oh,
I can do the
yes.
Control F. I just
Yeah,
wanted
it's 59 on the...
Control F Shadow Kitty.
Yeah, I just also wanted to make sure that I was looking in the right document. If anyone else wants to like do a cool thing while I'm double checking my cat's stat ability.
For this turn, I'm just gonna cast heal on myself to get my spoons back up.
Smart. Cause now, yeah, that's very smart. Getting yourself primed to get covered in black powder.
Oh yeah, I didn't think
Yeah.
about that. Oh yeah. Well, okay. I have 9 spoons.
Can I take this turn to try and shake the black powder off?
That's exactly
it-
what you are allowed
okay.
to do, yes.
I'd like to do that then, because I'm using my brain this session.
That might be very smart. Spoons.
Alright, Chris, I got a question for you.
I have an answer.
Technically speaking, if I were to fall, the wind from falling would remove the black powder. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone, you may say.
No.
Why not?
It kind of like, it's not just like on you, it's like kind of like you have to like scrub a bit.
Alright. I knew that was the answer, but
You
I
had
had
to try.
I am still going to do that and teleport up and go, yes, I was not high enough. Teleport up to fall back down.
Okay, and then make that alchemy check against tide. Target number 4 this time.
Really? I'm gonna succeed at a cost of a spoon.
Oh my god, Bud.
I had 2. I got better.
You got better.
One day I'll succeed.
One, maybe.
I love the confidence, Chris. That's why my roll's so bad.
Alright, and then later, you will be up next then.
Yes. Alrighty. So I think Lada's gonna. I'm gonna do Nightfall to create a little little pocket of darkness, kind of cast that around where the restrained bomb cat is. And so just to double check, I can go and then I can have Ophelia go, correct?
Correct. That says fully. So let's make a alchemy check for the darkness to see if we essentially blind it. Target number is still 4. It has 4 on hide, 4 on defense, and resist.
Because it's one of my abilities. Would I still roll for it?
Let me double check. Nightshade. I get Nightshade mixed up with another
Nightfall.
one. Nightfall.
Darkness is pitch black, and even fire provides little illumination. Outside of combat, this only takes.
Yeah, no, you can just do that then. Cool.
Yay. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to have Ophelia try and attack because she has an ability where if the foe cannot see her, her attack deals an additional +1 damage.
Yeah, and that actually also applies with you as well. It's both of you.
Ooh. But I'm
so
guessing I took up my turn doing the Nightfall thing.
You did. So have them make a attack at target number is going to be 4.
And that would be with 2 dice because that's her muscle, correct?
Correct.
Wait, I'm gonna do the one. I'm gonna do with my little die that has a little cat eye in it.
Nice.
Amazing.
Good luck. Good luck.
And the dice did not fail me. That's a 6 and a 5.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, it still will cost one of their health spoons. But you'll be able to hit, and that will do extra damage if you spin the spoon.
Ophelia only has 5 health, but also the bomb cat can't see her, so we will attempt a calculated risk.
Literal cat fight going on. Comes from the shadow. Meow. I think maybe the other cat is a bit fumbling, blind, restrained, but is able to get a tiny cut on Ophelia, which is how they take the damage. And then Nyx, do you have the highest spoons?
I have 9.
Yeah, you have the highest spoons. You are somehow you aren't really sure when it happens, but you realize you are also covered in black powder. The end of the round, the Vic burns down. 2 rounds left. Top of the round, the cat jumps up and takes an entire turn to break free of the webbing. It is still blinded. Who would like to go next?
I would like to, because I remembered I had an ability that I should have been using this whole time and completely forgot because I forgot we leveled up. I would like to use Hex Strike on it.
Ooh. Alright. Do you make a normal attack, I believe?
Yep.
Yes.
Make a weapon attack. If it deals damage, you grant the target Hex 1 or Hex 2 on a super success.
Target number 4.
5, 4, 3, 1.
But
I know. We're gonna use a spoon.
Okay. How does Hex Strike look? Does it anything magical happen, or is it just a?
No, you see his blade kind of glow red a little bit with feathers circling it, and when he slashes, the feathers kind of go inward to kind of make like an X.
That is cool. And its resist is going to be decreased by 1 for a round.
In recharge 3s, it takes 3 rounds to recharge, right?
No, that means at the start of your round, you roll a dice. If you roll 3 or higher, you recharge it.
Okay.
Who would like to go next? It is blinded and hexed.
I'll fire just a ball of basic magic attack at it.
Okay, target number is going to be only 3. This could be a big hit.
Yes, 2 6s and a 5.
That's going to be a super success. So you'll deal this purple damage, smashes into it, and deals the normal damage, and then an extra damage on super success. The Explodey cat is not looking great.
All right. I was double checking some of my abilities because I have a new thing because we leveled up. So, you said I also get an additional +1 because of the shadow, right?
Yes.
All right. I am going to do a. It's another thing where I've like reflavored something for Leida's webbing. It's gonna because the move is Vine Whip. I'm gonna do a Web Whip, and try to attack with that. And I select a condition, and since Spoons has already done Hex, I guess I will do.
So Hex actually stacks now, so you could set up Sage for a big attack if you wanted to.
Yeah, I do have Copycat also, so if you do something cool, I can just keep it going, you know?
We just absolutely hex this thing. I'm trying to, because with Hex, I guess I'm trying to think because it's like I can either do Hex or Cracked with like my Vine Whip thing, and I'm trying to think which would be more helpful.
So Cracked reduces physical defense, so that would be muscle attacks. There's 3 magic users, and then Spoons. He has a special item, so when he attacks with his weapon, it attacks the magic defense resist instead of physical defense of hide. So, I'm not telling you which would be better.
But you're getting out the information.
Yes.
And that is very helpful, and I thank you. So yeah, I will do that then. I will do a little bit of like a web whip thing, and like Salida goes and like shoots some like webbing stuff out, and it's like along with like the normal like webbing color, it's also like there's like this sort of like black shadowy magic like woven through it, almost kind of like a black silk kind of look. And I'm going to try to attack. And I get to attack with alchemy instead of muscle.
You
Which is the thing I'm good at. The one I'm good at.
That's a good thing to focus on.
Maybe not that good.
Target number 3 because it is already hexed.
Oh, this is true. In that case, I did do well. I rolled. It was literally 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's going to be a hit, no cost for once.
Extra damage.
Alright.
Can I have Ophelia go as well, real quick?
You can have a feeling go as well.
Alrighty. Dice do better this time. 5 and a 1, so 50-50.
Okay. spin the spoon. Don't spin the spoon. It is still
Go this time. I don't want to do too much damage to my cat.
I mean, that's very. And I feel it probably appreciates that. Sage, you are up.
Okay. I'd like to copycat what you just did, but I only have a 2 in alchemy, so I don't know how much of a success this is gonna be. I can either do that or I have a pretty cool healing ability. Who has the least amount of spoons and or like needs them? How many do you have right now?
5.
5?
Oh.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of let the group decide because I don't know which to do. I can either cast Halo on Spoon, and I can heal you a status effect, and at the end of each turn, or each round, you're gonna gain 1 spoon, just until combat's over. Or I can copycat, and we can see how well that goes. Either way.
It's a weird thing where I'm like worried about healing for this fight just because the more spoons someone has, then they're a target
true.
for mystery powder.
Yeah. I mean, I can do copycat.
I think. I mean, I would say it's probably up to spoons since he
Yeah.
would be the
You can do
one getting
copycat, it's
healed.
fine. You could do
Yeah.
copycat.
Okay. So I'm gonna do copycat. What is that? Just an alchemy roll? Because that's what it was for you.
Yep.
Okay. And the TN's
Is
3?
it was. Let me double check. It was 4. Then
Because I also hexed it.
then Spoons hexed it, and then later hexed it. So it's going to be down to target number 2.
Okay, this is gonna
You've
be
got
really
this.
embarrassing if I fail this.
Yeah,
We believe.
you'll still have to spin the spoon.
Oh.
Oh,
But
no.
oh.
I
What'd you
got
do?
a 1 and a 2.
Oh.
That's still.
And they're
You still can succeed
Yeah.
at cost of spoon if you would like.
yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. What the hell? Heck. Sorry, are we allowed to curse?
Yes,
the stream.
I'm literally not able to not case, so yes, we are
Okay.
allowed to case.
Yeah, I'll use one
Yeah.
spoon. Yeah. And since I can't shoot webs, I think what I might do is kind of like nudge you a little bit and be like, "Hey, could you?" And then just like borrow a web of yours and kind of throw it.
I'll just like I toss you like the one I had just
Yeah.
had.
And they're just gonna go "Ah," and kind of throw it.
And the
Yeah.
cat is blind and get hit by it and is now hexed 3. Who has the most spoons right now?
Me.
Well, you're already covered in black powder, so nothing changes.
For gaining new information, it doesn't stack.
However, I was going to target spoons, but you had the treats. The cat is still blinded, but sniffs. And then it is going to use explosive charge. That's out a tiny explosive to propel itself as it attempts to pounce down. I still have to roll to see if the blind hits. 50-50.
This.
Chris, would I fall?
No,
Considering I've been the cat this whole time?
nope. You're. It's like the bucking bronco. You're riding it. It's like you're like balancing, but you stay on.
I'd also be okay if I did fall, if that was how it worked.
So, you want me to roll a 3 or under?
Here, let me roll it for you, Chris.
No.
Yeah, let him roll it.
6.
Oof. All right, bring it
Roll
on.
1 dice. I rolled a 1 if it makes you feel any better. You should have let me roll, Chris.
Oh, well, that's why I didn't let you roll. it propels itself with a tiny explosion, and then pounces. All of the heat makes a black powder. Psh, 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 explodes. You take 3 damage, and well, not all of it. Some of the black powder explodes. So you take 3 damage and an additional 1 damage from the exploding black powder, but you still have the black powder's condition.
Okay.
Would I take any of that since I still have the black powder on and
No,
there was...
because it didn't target you.
Okay, so it's a target thing, not just
Yes.
fire, just kind of... Alright.
Yep. But it is your guys' turn, and this thing is super hexed. Who would like to go?
I know I should probably knock this stuff off, but how hard does it look?
It looks really hurt, but also the wick is
This is the last
at
round,
the
right?
the tail is a tiny nub at this point. It's if end of the round it will explode.
Okay. I
County was right, yay.
lift my hand. Attack.
Target number 1, alchemy check.
Six, 5, 4.
Yeah, I mean, you literally can't fail the target number 1.
I'd find a way.
Wow.
6, 5, 4. Don't you have 4 or 5 dice with mage?
Oh wait, I do have 4 because of mage. Oops.
I mean, it's fine. You will roll above a 1 or above.
Yeah. Yep, another 4.
I rolled a 0 somehow.
That's a crit. That's a super success. Base damage and then an extra damage. Nyx, how do you want to finish this guy off?
I walk up close to it, put my hand on its head, and go, "It's time to sleep," and then let the ball form on its head and let go.
And it's collapse. Ophelia jumps on top of it. Meow.
Don't like pose up on there like you were the cause of this problem.
How?
Walks
How?
up to you, still like kind of taller. Head pats you. Meow.
Trying very hard to still seem upset, but is probably failing.
Whew.
Would Ophelia create another one of these? Should we be concerned that we'll wake up with explosive cats in our basement?
Can I do some sort of lore alchemy roll thing to see how likely it is my cat is gonna try and make more of these?
Do you want to decide, figure out how difficult it was, or do you want to try to like intuit if she'll even try?
Excellent question. Latest intellectual curiosity. I feel like she'll want to know, like, how difficult was this? How did she even do this?
Let's make a lore check of 3 then.
Any? That's a 6. Oh wait, no, that's 2 6s and a 2. Okay, that was good.
Okay. Cost a spoon if you would like to know.
Sure. Yeah.
This was a fluke. This is like a 1 in a billion chance.
I don't think we will have to worry about this happening again. Just in case, I will be keeping Ophelia in my room at night, and she is not in charge of the lab anymore.
Meow.
Whenever we're out. You were trusted, and that trust is being revoked. These are the consequences of your actions.
Meow. meow, and then jumps off the cat, meanders back into the house, looking at you, giving one last meow.
I think your cat is mad at you.
I run upstairs real quick, grab a couple empty vials from my room, go back downstairs and where the cat body is, and start putting like some of the explosive powder in the vials, and like cut off one of the whiskers.
Okay. Yeah, no need to. That's easy enough. No need to make a check for that.
Is
To be able
the
to do that.
Okay. Do it all, put it all up, then go back in to the living room, open my spell book and start reading the new spell.
All right.
is the cat body still super shiny?
It's not super shiny, but still pretty damn shiny.
It's all yours, Spoons.
I, it, it's so cute. Would I be able to carry it upstairs and put it in like as like a statue?
What's your muscle check again?
Okay, yeah, I understand. I'm very weak. I'll try pushing it to the front door as a guardian statue to scare off other enemy cats.
Lawn decor.
How mean should that be to you, Jim?
Very mean.
Make a muscle check. Target number is gonna be 4.
I got a 2, good buddy.
You're trying. You're trying. You think you get a tiny push, then pink. You see kind of a small rock. It's a bit bigger than a pebble, but it's in your way, and you just can't push this giant cat over the rock.
I'll
If
sit
we
just
all-
down.
If we
defeated.
all try to help, or if multiple people try to help push, can we do anything differently about that, or no?
I think for other people, I would allow you to just push it, but for Jim, I'm gonna make him roll again, but each person would be a bonus dice. So you can roll with 4 this time.
4.
Yeah, target number is the same, but you get a 4 total dice.
I feel
The
that I
target
should
number
be
was
honest
3.
and true to my character in her heart of hearts. I don't know if Leda would help with this.
3.
Yeah, 3 dice then.
So close.
Did
3,
you get,
5, and a 2.
Do you care enough to spend a spoon on this?
Chris, you know I do.
I know you do.
Actually, before you spend the spoon, I have an idea. I go and get Boop.
No.
All right, Boop. I bring him downstairs and have him push it.
Yeah, Boop, tiny little shark dog. Boop can just push it. Woof woof. Arr, push it. It smells that it's definitely a cat. Arr, and then pushes it exactly to where Spoons wanted it to be.
Spoons is defeated, goes upstairs, falls asleep, just not feeling it. Like, try to push, a dog comes down and pushes it better. Just kind of loses all motivation.
I put one hand up. Boop high fives me with his fin, and then jumps on my shoulder, and we go up.
Woof woof.
Attaboy, Boop. All right, well, yeah, I just go back inside.
Like to issue a formal apology to the household for the events that have just happened. I'm sorry that my cat made a bomb that tried to destroy our house.
Meow.
It's okay. Honestly, it's fine. I don't think Um, I think when we all signed up to live in the same cottage, there was a small bit of fine print of weird stuff may happen. So I'm okay with it.
There was an even finer print underneath that just said, "There may be bomb cats in your future." If you like squint.
Magnifying glass, like.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. I sit down in the living room, open my spell book, and just get lost.
Yeah, what time is it?
After that, I'll say it's probably like 7 or 8ish in the morning, a.m.
So we slept. We just got woken up real early.
Mm-hmm.
For you guys, yes.
Yeah, the worst enemy. A great sleeping pattern.
True foe that will elude us with this campaign.
Well, now I'm wide awake.
Demotivated,
but wide awake.
Hey, at this point in stage, we'll start making breakfast. It's early, but there's not much else to do.
Ooh, warm breakfast this time and not cold?
This early, I simply sat down and started reading my book to make Leda feel better and make it feel normal. I fall immediately asleep.
While holding the book and reading?
It's now currently on my face.
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
How messed up is my lab?
So let me ask you a few questions. Just paint me. Actually, let me get a page out. So you're going to basically give me, directions of how to make a map, like blueprint of your lab, and I'm gonna tell you what gets destroyed.
Okay. Fair enough, I suppose.
Alright, I'm ready.
I feel like there's probably like just along like up against like the walls there's probably just like on each side there's like tables and like shelves and like one side is a bunch of like loose ingredients, like different like sort of like little plants and things, but also other just like the little magical sort of ingredients and potions and like making stuff kind of lining one of the walls, and then the other has like a lot of like completed projects. So or just so like the little vials that like later will pull out in combat for like the nightfall thing, where it's just like these little like basically smoke bomb things, like stuff like that. And just sort of other little like bits and bobs of things that she's made, lining the other wall, and then like workstations sort of in between the two. I feel like, and then maybe just like another little spot that just has some like little like trinkets and things of hers. Like she's got that cool little like mushroom flower thing that Nyx gave her, like chilling, and just like the table of stuff that's like, this doesn't have maybe the most practical use stuff, but just stuff she thinks is cool.
Okay, so the main brick table is flipped over and pretty roughed up. It's basically destroyed. Two other tables were flipped. One of them, most of the stuff is fine. Like, it would be easy to put that in. That table is not damaged. It's just flipped over. The ingredient table is flipped over, minimum damage, but then you're gonna have to take some time to reorganize your ingredients. The stairs also. This is a cat that was a bomb that's decently heavy. The cat, you're gonna have to probably repair the stairs. If you want other people to come down, you can just web crawl, like wall crawl down. So, might be a feature, not a bug.
You know what? Very true. I should also
there's
say,
their
and
monster
I
like-
think it is also very funny if this is just mostly untouched. There's probably also a little corner that's just like got a bed and some toys and stuff for Ophelia.
Oh, completely untouched. Ophelia's down there
Naturally.
now, looking very pleased.
That's about what I expected. Yeah, Lada's probably just gonna. She's up now, so she'll probably just get to work on trying to like salvage and reorganize some things.
All right. Are you gonna start any repairs, or are you just? That's a not today thing.
Basic cleanup. She'll repair things when the wound's a little less fresh.
Okay. Cool. No check then. You can do that trivially. Okay, for this day, this was a hectic morning. Do you guys do anything today, or was this enough? Was this enough for that day?
Um, I'll probably sleep until like 10, anywhere between like 11 or 12 in the afternoon, and then wake up and then go around the village.
Okay.
I feel like Leda would probably be pretty occupied with her lab unless we're like gonna like try and like make any moves on like the stuff with the mayor. Like Leda will probably want to like help out with that, but otherwise she'll probably just be down in her lab.
I'd probably be bouncing between either Leda or Sage, being like, "Do you need help? Do you need help?" Like, you know how crows hop?
I'd let you help with breakfast for sure.
Hey, oh, okay.
Well, let me rephrase that. You can pick out what fruit we're using for pancakes. I don't know that I trust you with knives. I don't know that I trust you with anything hot. I think
Yeah.
that this is the most I'm willing to go.
When I see your concern about knives, I'm just gonna flash my sword in the air and just be like, "I got it."
Yeah, no, let's just pick out some fruit. You are like the master fruit picker. You got it.
It'll be strawberries.
Best
Okay.
title, Master Fruit Picker.
I am no longer Spoons the shiny.
Yeah.
I am now Spoons the master fruit picker.
All right, strawberry pancakes.
I feel like at a point just like Webb just like comes out of like the doorway from the basement and like grabs a plate. But you do not see Leda.
I'll just
You
yell
can say
down the road.
hello sometime.
Enjoy.
I still will never get used to that.
Yeah, I've just kind of come to accept it.
Yeah, you think I would after all this time being roommates, but it's still weird.
The spider webs are super handy. Nick stretches. Morning.
Oh, good morning, afternoon.
Morning.
What time is it?
I fully
Oh.
forgot that you were sleeping just like at the table. I was like, all
Yep.
right.
I grab some fruit and go, all right, well, I'm gonna go around the village and see if I can't just see what the villagers are talking about and get some more information about random monsters just appearing everywhere. Do y'all need anything while I'm out?
That is a good question. But no,
Hmm,
I think
okay.
Leda might.
I'll go ask.
I don't think her lab did so well.
Oh yeah.
She hasn't shown her face in a while, and she grabbed food with their webs, which still is unsettling.
Yeah, it was a bit scary.
Yeah, I am jealous. That would be awesome. Either way, I grabbed fruit. put in my mouth, grab 2 drinks, and then walk downstairs to the latest lab. Knock knock. Hey, well, how's it going down here?
Everything's bad.
I see that, and I put one of the drinks here. I brought you something. I figured you grabbed the food. I'm heading into the village. Do you need anything?
Probably a lot of things, but right now I'm just kind of assessing the damages. I can go out at some point and take care of things.
All right. Well, I'm heading out now.
All right.
I leave the cup, take my cup and food, head on upstairs, and put it down and head out.
I'm imagining like the very like anime protagonist thing of just like the slice of toast in the mouth, like, oh, I'm off to the village. I'm late for monster hunting school.
Just I do have the nerd high school aesthetic because I always carry my satchel and.
I thought you were talking about Lita first, and then you elaborated and talking about next. I am dead. I've been slayed, like you've slayed the monsters.
We won Cottages and Cerberus. Yay!
Yay! Killed the
Did it.
game designer. That's an actual goal of TTRPGs.
Something
Not
both
to kill
normal
the-
to want and possible to achieve.
Yeah.
Cottage first, Val. Nyx goes out. Any things anyone likes to do, or are we going to jump over to Nyx's scene?
I have a question.
Yes.
Also, just really quickly, because I'm figuring out stuff in my mind. Could y'all, when in my sentence did I jump in there? Because like the green box will appear around, and I'm worried that when it's not there, y'all can't hear me.
I think we heard everything.
I
Okay,
don't
yeah,
know
I
what I
think so.
didn't hear, but it sounded like I heard
You
everything.
know what? That's fair. But yeah,
If
I
I
had a question.
notice it, I'll let you know, too.
But so I was wondering, because like you had said that like Ophelia like making like the explodey cat was like 1 in a million, kind of like just random thing that happened. I would later be able to assess in any way if the fact that had happened, like the likelihood of it, like this like her kind of stumbling into this was increased by the weird magic-y stuff that Nyx's patron was talking about. Like, is the fact that like this thing that should be very hard to do was like easier to do for just like a mostly normal cat, is that connected to the thing we're supposed to be figuring out?
Make a lore check, target number 3.
That is 2 3s and a 1.
Do we spin the spoon?
Oh, 2 3s.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I wanna figure this out.
Yeah, that probably helped a bit. So exploding cats and specifically only happen when a cat messes around in a lab. There's a bit some science behind it, like some formulas, but there's a bit of chaos, maybe even fade type magic that like is like kind of a catalyst, like a catalyst as a chemical version of catalyst to get everything going right. So that probably did help, but we're talking about like I think that's a billion. Like it was a 1 in a trillion chance that decreased to a 1 in a billion chance. So more likely,
Alright.
but like not very likely to happen again.
Yeah, I wasn't even like thinking just in terms of like, oh, will this happen again, but more just like
Yes.
how much is it there like a general threat of things that don't normally happen as a broad thing increasing related to the summoning of monsters and the making of monsters.
That's like that's like quite a big increase times 100 increase. So yeah, definitely increased threats.
To know. Good to know.
All right, next, how are you going to go about getting this information in town?
Yes. So first thing I want to do is, do we still at the beginning of each session get 2 cozy coins?
We do.
Fantastic. First thing I want to do is use one of those cozy coins and go to any. I'm not sure if the village has a shop
Yeah.
for general, and I want to get as much lab equipment as I possibly can, unbroken lab equipment.
So cozy coins are just a meta currency. The money doesn't matter in this game. We don't care about
I was more using it to find the thing.
Okay, yeah, if you want to, especially since that is a good amount, I probably would have made you roll. If you want to spend a cozy coin so you don't have to make a charm check, I would be fine with that, and you just are able to replace the lab equipment easily.
Fantastic. Then I get that, and then I'm just gonna start walking around town, and whenever I see people gathered somewhere, go up and talk to them. I don't know with this particular village, there's a specific place people gather during the day, or if they're just moving randomly.
Let's see. So you did miss the council meeting earlier today. I think there's probably cause this is about early afternoon because you did take a little nap. There's a small market. It's not lots of permanent stores. It's a bunch of tents are set up selling more types of things like chicken, fruit, other meats that will go bad. So it's very much the daily perishable types things are being sold around there. And there's a few people. Not any large groups, just kind of individuals, moms and dads, buying their foods for dinner, that type of stuff.
As I walk through, I'm just listening for keywords, essentially. Anyone talking about monsters, something unexplained, scary, anything that might catch my attention.
No. Yes. What do I need you to roll?
Muscle.
Can you roll me a Do you have a D100 by you?
I have 2 D10s.
Yes, a D100.
Oh, well then yeah. Give me 1 second.
The layman's D100 for when you don't just have the spear.
Exactly.
The enormous spear.
Forever.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's roll. 32.
32. All right. A um a um a bunny guy, a bunny folk, we sorry Gary, is it okay if we put today's on the tabs? It's been, we really can't get to a huge amount of the potato fields right now because of the big boar issue going on.
Big boar issue. I walk up to him and go, "Excuse me. Uh, I heard there's a. You say something about a big boar issue. What seems to be the problem?"
Oh, haven't you heard? A bunch of potato fields are like off limits right now because a giant potato has claimed it as its territory.
Uh, d- uh, did you say potato?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And it's not letting you all get to the potato fields?
If you're even like a few like an acre, maybe like 10 acres away, it starts firing its cannons as soon as you get close.
Real quick, out of game. If you're watching this, how do you not kickstart this? It's a
Right?
potato.
10 out of 10. No note.
Okay. I sorry. That took me by surprise.
That's so
Okay.
good.
Yes. And when abouts did the potato start attacking?
It's been a few days at this point. It started as like a little spud, and then it just kind of grew and grew and grew.
Hmm. Okay. Whereabouts is this farm?
Um, it's taking like the so you would know the potato fields. I'm gonna say mostly in British,
Okay.
and it would say the easternmost potato field, so kind of northeast of the village.
All right. Well, keep people away from there, and I am I help with these situations, and maybe I'll be able to help you with potato. Uh, I'm not sure.
Oh, that would. I mean, hopefully, it might be a few weeks before like the states can send can send like actual armies or mercenaries to help with that. So if you could do that, that would be quite literally saving our livelihoods and the livelihoods of many other potato farmers.
One sec. Yes, I will help. Um, I just hang tight, stay in the village, stay away from the potato, and I will figure this out for you. And then I continue my walk. Anything else?
You're walking past a bush. This city, this area of the city, it's midday. It's a village, so this part is just people
Mhm.
out doing their jobs. This is completely empty. You see a little pink
Oh,
peck jump out of the bushes, and then that speck grows and grows into a pink glow, and then your patron appears. Hey there, Nix.
uh, Taylor, what are you doing here?
Oh, well, I like to keep tabs on people, and I was hoping you can do me an additional little favor on top of the other favors you're doing.
Okay, and what would that be?
So, you know how I like knowledge and I like to be able to always research stuff like that?
Mm-hmm, that's why we're teaming up.
And so I might have a zoo full of really interesting fey creatures.
A zoo. Oh, a fake. Okay. And what happened at the zoo?
One of them might have escaped and was drawn to whatever is driving the monsters crazy.
Was it a boar or a cat?
It was not a cat. It might have been this potato. So if you could do me a favor, it's gotten much bigger since it escaped from a zoo. That is totally whatever is driving the monsters crazy. It definitely made our boar buddy grow.
Do you have any information on said potato? Maybe a book, or a scroll, or a good strong rumor, or anything that will lead us into not just charging headfirst into it and getting potatoed to death.
So out of game. Research is a thing you can do to find out. A piece of information will give you something like its weakness, information on one attack, information on like its lowest or highest score, and so I am going to give you 2 pieces of information. Let me decide what might be helpful.
Okay.
So it is a potato, and do you know it tastes really good?
Yeah.
French fries. So if you like fry up in some fire, immaculate.
I touched my arm. I miss Raging Inferno. Okay, so fire.
Yeah. Also, you will want to avoid its yam yeet ability. When it shoots sweet potatoes. At whoever looks like the weakest. AKA, at the end of each round, whoever has the least amount of spoons is going to take additional damage.
And just to be clear, did she give this to me in like a book form, or is she just telling me this?
Just telling you this.
And you said it was yam meat.
Yam yeet, yes.
Fey creatures are phenomenal. Hey, yeah, we will help. I have to help them because it got loose and is now taking people's livelihoods.
You're the best. Also, don't forget the other task. Okay, bye!
I'm assuming Kalar vanishes.
That's a good assumption.
All right. It's fine. Okay. I head back to the. I just head back. Okay, potato. And I get back into the. First thing I do once I get back is I go down to the latest lab. Are you still down there?
Probably.
Okay, I go. Hey, Leda, I have information about some next steps, but first, and I unload a giant pack. This should replace most of what broke.
My goodness. Thank you.
You're welcome. I know it's important down here to you, and I get it. So
That
the
is-
sooner.
That is incredibly kind. I just.
Yeah, no problem. And before Lady gets uncomfortable with kindness, I turn around and go upstairs really fast.
You said there was also information?
Yeah,
sounds
come.
important.
It's fine. Come upstairs when you're ready.
House meeting? Okay.
Yeah,
Did someone say house meeting?
I did. If you're here, please come downstairs. We have a. This will be a first. We have a potato problem.
Potato problem?
A
What?
potato problem.
A potato problem.
Yes. So
That is a first.
right?
Oh wait, let me come downstairs so we don't have to yell up and down the stairs. Hold on. Hop. Potato problem.
Is everyone downstairs now?
Yeah.
Okay, so as I was talking to people in the village, a thing kept popping up. Specifically, one of the potato fields just outside of the village. Uh, they're currently being attacked and controlled by an enormous potato. And it's a fake that came from a Fey zoo that Kalor lost, and it came here, and it's probably has something to do with the magic that's going crazy right now. But more importantly, it's keeping a lot of farmers from being able to eat or afford anything.
Did you say Feizu?
Yeah, yeah. I wish I had more information, but apparently there's a Feizu.
How did they get out of said Feizu?
My patron is more or less as helpful as they would like to be at any given moment.
I'm just concerned that more animals would escape.
I think if we don't figure out this magic issue sooner than later, we're gonna be dealing with a lot more.
Did your patron want the potato back, or are we just...
I was just told to handle it, so I assume Kaylor knows how I handle things. I really only do a thing, which is pew pew.
Don't sell yourself short. You do a lot more than just one thing.
I am quite good at walking.
All right, now list 5 more things good about yourself.
I will get back to you on that. Yeah.
As defeated.
That is a high pressure question.
All right, Lena, 5 things good about yourself.
I'll also get back to you on that.
This has just
H,
turned into like.
please
huh?
don't let me down. 5 good things about yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get back with me on that one.
Oh, you know what? Just so Spoons doesn't feel bad. All right, Spoons, I do have something. 5 good things about myself. Spoons, Sage, Leda, Cottage, Boop.
I was gonna do the same thing.
Take a
Okay.
cozy points next. A cozy coin, not a cozy point. That was excellent.
Friends we made along the way.
So, as wholesome as that is, there is a potato attacking everybody. So,
That's right.
and I know that it's weak based on some research and info from Kalor. I know it's weak to fire, and I know that it it does a thing called yam yeet. Yam yeet, where at
Yeah.
every time every time we finish attacking it, it's going to attack, and then at the end of its turn, it's going to throw sweet potatoes at us, which is really, really polarizing. I love sweet potatoes,
We have
but
this racket.
I've never had what we should get. We could,
Because here's what I'm thinking, right? So they
let's
shoot
start
the
from the ground.
yam at us, and we hit it with the racket, and the yams go through the racket and make sweet potato fries.
And we can collect them while defeating the potato, and then come home and have an awesome dinner. Spoons, I like the way you think.
This is
I'm
the
always
best
hungry.
game ever out of everything. This is so great.
Where else are you gonna get something like this? Kickstarter
Right.
launches this week, gang.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, that's
Okay.
the day. I know.
10 a.m. or when I yell at Chris.
One of those, definitely.
So we have an option. We can pack up and go fight this boar. I've already told all the farmers to just stay in the village for the evening, and we'll take care of it. We can rest, get our energy back, and then go at this in the morning, or we can go now. What do you all think?
Well, if you said the evening, they might go in the morning, and then they might be in danger if we just leave them. Plus, we know where it is now. It may move.
That's a good point.
But I will tell you, and I'll kind of slunch down. I'm tired.
I would worry about our effectiveness in trying to sort of go on another little monster hunting quest today. But also, you were very nice and replaced a lot of stuff in my lab, so I'll just kind of go with whatever your plan is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down if you guys are down. Does this day kind of count as a rest? Like, would we kind of sort of be replenished? How are we counting that mechanically?
After a 8-hour night of sleep.
Okay.
Okay,
But-
I think
This group will never get 8 hours fully of sleep.
Yeah.
After a night of sleep, whatever that looks like for you. But do
All right,
remember,
10 minutes. Go
um,
sleep for 10 minutes, Chris.
do remember your vibe, and if there's been any I would say there's probably about 5 scenes if there's something that only happens once per scene. There's probably been 5 scenes worth of activity that might be able to trigger to regain some spoons.
I know not for our later and I. Your night out,
I was
right?
about to say, would me spending the day in the basement count as a scene in the dark?
Yes, I'll give it to later at least.
Would me trying to get my friends to say nice things about them be very compassionate heart of me?
Yes, actually,
Even
that
though
would 100%.
only one.
8, 9, 10, 11,
I also have a very stupid question.
12. I slept
love-
for 5 hours.
I love stupid questions.
Because Nyx and I both have Night Owl. Could I do my Nightfall ability and just get us 2 spoons with that?
I was gonna ask that, but
So you would have to be spending some time, so that would be getting you farther into the evening. But yes, I will allow that because that is a thing you have.
Do that so Nyx and I can both get 2 more spoons from that.
That puts me back up to 9.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
brings me to 8, which I think is pretty good.
So you literally just put darkness around our heads.
This thing, I think it's what is it, up to a square meter?
Yes.
Oh.
So just weird little fog cloud. Would Ophelia also be able to get a spoon back from that because she lost a spoon, or?
I'll allow it because she is a shadow kitty in particular, so I feel like it's not rules as written, but it feels right.
Okay. Some people might be creeped out by this. Kind of my vibe.
I was about to say, doing things that creep people out is kind of my whole deal.
You're
You
gonna have.
food in the morning.
I looked in Leda's general direction. I was like, you're gonna have to start to try harder if you're gonna want to creep me out anymore, Leda.
I can take that as a challenge.
I immediately regret that. Ooh. Okay, well, yeah. You know what? Yeah, challenge.
When you least suspect it, I will strike. Hear that? It is in pitch darkness, and you just hear that.
I'm gonna need to write a creepy vibe.
I was gonna say, but I was gonna do that after the Twitch.
Oh yeah, Leda 1,000,000,000% needs a creepy vibe.
Like 100%. Like I have it on my to-do list for tomorrow.
Nice. Okay, well, it's evening. Do we head out?
Yeah.
Sage, how are you doing? Because I think you're the only one who. Didn't...
Oh, I kind of like rationalized in my head that when I was making breakfast, she would have snacked on stuff. Because that's my vibe is snacker. Does that count?
Oh,
Can we say that counts?
I think
Yeah.
that counts. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm back at 7. It's okay.
And how many spoons per your vibe can you get back per scene?
For me, it's 1.
Yeah.
Or how many times have I used my vibe to get back spoons? I guess this is better.
So
phrase.
if it doesn't say per scene, it's as often as it happens.
I don't know where mine is. I think mine's on the. We'll just say it's per scene for now, and I'll figure that out later.
I don't think compassionate heart. You just have to say something genuinely compassionate.
So it's not per scene? Because I don't want to look it up.
No,
right now.
yours is not per scene, I don't believe.
Alright, then I am gonna go up to everybody and go give them a big hug if they accept it. And I'm gonna give them each compliments. And I'm gonna go, Nyx, you are very powerful and your magic is really cool. And I bet you could find 5 things about yourself that are very nice about yourself. Just think on that, you got this. And then I'll go to Leda, kind of like, you're kind of scary, but hug?
There's like a pause, and then she'll be like, "Yeah."
Your wall walk ability is so cool. I wish I could do that. And you're very creative.
Thank you.
And I'll go to Sage. Hug?
Big hug.
Your food is amazing even when cold. Your books are super shiny too. And
Thanks.
even though your powers are very scary because they use water, and you see him trembling a little bit, like you could feel the tremble through the hug. I do appreciate when you use it and I don't see it.
I got you.
Who has the lowest spoons?
9 right now. I'm doing pretty good.
I am at 8.
I'm at 7.
And after the hug, you feel more rejuvenated. And I'll use my ability of mental load spell. So now you have 9.
Oh my god, thank you.
The literal power of friendship.
Seriously.
Oh, you know what, Jim? Take an extra cozy coin, not just because you might need it.
Shut up, Chris.
Weird, take a cozy coin. Threat.
Hint. Wink, wink.
It's not just because your rolls are pathetic, you also did something really cozy.
I'm sticking with the theme, Chris.
Oh, I know.
And I'm not a house, so I can't be a cottage.
You can't be a cottage. Okay, so you guys are heading out that evening then. Let me pull this up. This was a surprise. I love when people when groups completely surprise me like this. So everyone, make me a Let's see. Start by making me a
Not a muscle check. Not a muscle check.
Okay, we won't do that run face. Start by making a TN6 alchemy check. Only one person needs to succeed on this.
Can I help to add dice?
You can make your own TN6 alchemy check.
so I can't help someone who may or may not roll better than me better.
Correct.
2 6
Ian,
and
6
2
or
1.
5?
Would
I
any-
didn't get it.
Would anyone
Yeah.
like to succeed that cost?
I will.
Okay.
I
Wait,
rolled 2 ones.
Spoons, how many spoons do you have right now?
6.
I have 8,
Well-
and I can also succeed at a cost. Just let me do it.
You didn't say anything nice about yourself, so no.
NLT until you appreciate yourself.
No, you could use a spoon. It's okay.
I will do that because I got 2 6s and 2 1s.
Got 2 6s and a 5.
Would I be able to do it just like
Yeah.
I can still succeed at a cost, right? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
So you're you look around, it's starting to get a bit dark, but you see it's a bit vague, but you do see a large, possibly boar-like creature. It looks like it has something strapped to its back and huge tusks. And it looks like it's engaged in some sort of combat with some sort of small human-sized individual. It's at the top of a hill, and you do see it notices you. So you know where it is, but it's then the thing on top of its back moves, angles up. Everyone needs to make me a target number 4 alchemy check. I mean, not alchemy, muscle check. The one you don't want.
Just
Oh,
how far away
Okay.
is it? Just as a question.
Less than
Oh,
a
you
quarter mile. Less than a quarter mile, maybe.
I'm gonna regret that.
I got 1 6.
I got
also
1
got
6. I did too.
Hey!
Okay.
I rolled
so
a 6 as well.
how about later?
Thing was 4 that we had to hit.
Yes.
I got a 4 and a 3.
Okay, so everyone's going to spin the spoon to only take 1 damage instead of 2 damage, as each person is hit by a potato, and it just smashes against your body.
I don't like them anymore.
Leaving it kind of leaves basically a mashed potato residue from like just the
I'm just gonna
that's the force
potatoes.
that it gets propelled at, that enough that it becomes mashed potatoes on impact.
Nix, did your patron give it a cannon?
I-
Just for fun?
I think yes. The answer is yes.
I have so many questions.
Me and you both. We'll ask her together, and I run toward it.
Okay. Everyone also runs towards it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
As you approach, you see a giant woolly potato. As you get close, you see not potato, boar. As you get closer, you can actually tell between the fur that underneath it, it's like basically a giant furry potato in the shape of a boar. I'm getting that picture up on Twitch. It has 3 giant cannons strapped to its back and sides, and giant tusks.
Also, just
Oh, I love it.
as we're running up, I also warn everyone else. I think there might be a person here who beat us to it. I thought I saw someone.
As you approach, you also do see a person, which I'll also bring up on Twitch. Moved the wrong thing. She is looking. She has a sage drawn, but she is looking pretty roughed up. Mechanically, she has like not many spoons left. Yeah, I'll move this. I'll move her over by me. Here we go. And
She's pretty.
Cool lady.
and she might help you in this fight until she loses all of her spoons.
Chris, can I teleport in front of her with my sword drawn to protect her?
Yes. So as the potato is going to start, and going to as seeing that year approaching, gets going to start and barrage everyone with potatoes. Let me pull up the stats again.
Getting potato rocked.
Absolutely catered.
Everyone's going to lose 3 spoons. And then, as the potato hits you, it doesn't shatter. Instead, the potato grows arms and legs, and these miniature potato minions are extra targets.
We made 4 choices.
Wait. I made half of my abilities like once per session things too.
Oh no. Who of you guys who has the most spoons? Just
The
I have-
most.
I have 6.
I'm at a hot 2.
oh no.
I'm at 3.
I'm at 4.
So
Oh.
We made choices.
So reminder, when you're out, this is a change from I mentioned it earlier, but this is a change from the version of the rules you have. When you're out of spoons, you can still attempt things. You just have misfortune, which means you roll like normal and re-roll every successful dice. Not just saying this for reasons.
It's not gonna come to that, Chris. It's not gonna come to that.
All right. I'm deciding what we want to do.
Not die. That's what we're trying to do.
Can we run
Objective,
away? Is
Not
that
dying.
Yes, you can freely run away.
okay? I don't want to, because people are like starving and not making money off of this. I just wanted to keep that in the back of my mind, in case.
The boar tater is going to use its tater tat typhoon and shoots tiny tater tats. Everyone is going to lose 1 spoon.
You can't be this whimsical when we're all about to die.
Why do I feel like? Never mind.
It is all of you guys, and then I'll have the lady go. So, who would like to go first?
I would, if that's alright.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go Leda. Please trust me and use my mental load spell and switch our spoons. So you have 2 now, and I'll take 1.
Oh God.
I know what you're doing.
Such an ominous opener to doing a helpful thing.
And I believe that's an action, right, Chris?
Yes, that's an action.
Yep.
Um,
And I'm still where I was. If I teleported, I did teleport back to the new lady with my sword and drawn.
who would like to go next?
Cast the player, start crying, then what?
Then the GM wins? Question mark?
Then I've lost, I think?
It's supposed to be a cozy game, guys.
What is your stage? What is your spoons at?
That's a good question. I have 3.
Okay.
Chris, can you describe the terrain for me one more time?
It's a field of potatoes.
Fair enough. You know what?
So there's a bunch of dates, and then there's tiny little leaves popping out. There's tiny, like, little bumps of hills where they, like, planted them.
I guess we're asking if there were any trees around, but
They're
I guess not. It's a field.
Not many, no. There's like
Fair enough.
there's like probably a few groves that are kind of used like as like shade for us, but they aren't super close at this point.
Wait a second. You said there are multiple targets?
Yes.
Okay, this spell's actually going to be useful. I was worried. Magic Wave.
Ooh.
Let's go.
It's the spell I rolled for my rune that Kaylor gave me today. Once per scene, make a basic spell attack against as many creatures in the scene as I choose.
So okay, yeah, make it at
I pull out my spell book, and any creature that's not my friends or that mysterious person,
Yeah.
She's our friend. I love
I'm-
her.
I'm going to cast Magic Wave.
All right, make a alchemy check then, and just tell me what you roll, and I will tell you what hit.
Yes. All right. 6 to 2 5s.
Holy shit!
Oh.
You hit everything. So there's 4 little potato minions that are getting ready to punch each of you. They're fried. They are fried potatoes now. They are no longer threats. They are defeated. Magic Wave is just 1 damage.
Yep, 1 basic spell attack.
And our good friend the potato will also take this damage.
Close my spell book. Whew, that actually worked. Yes.
Really cool.
That was really cool. That was awesome.
That really helped you guys.
I have to thank Kaylor for that.
I think that balances out because Kaylor let out the Bortato too, though. Just saying.
Taylor, I think Taylor taketh away.
Nice. Do you really hope? That's all for me.
So
Can
Sage
try and do.
and Lita, which of you want to go first? Lita?
I was gonna say I can try and do my cool hex vine whip.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. Unforeseen, create what made of vines.
Target
double
number
check
is
it.
gonna be 3.
Alrighty. Six, 4, 4, 3.
6, 4, 4. That's a super success. So you will deal 1 extra damage, and I
Let's
think
go.
does it do hex 1 on super success, or does it do a higher thing on super success?
Not entirely positive. My thing it says when you create
Is
the
it-
whip, select one of the following: venom cracked or hex. Each attack you make with this weapon also adds the chosen condition.
Okay, so that would just be hex 1. Some things have extra things,
Yeah.
but you do deal that extra point of damage, and this thing is hex, meaning its resist is going to be going down to 2 for at least a bit. Sage, you are up.
So the funny thing about Sage is I don't think that I can do anything
Oh
other
no!
than what I'm about to do. Well, I have one thing,
You have
but
one thing.
all of my abilities other than grit are once per session, and I didn't think that was going to be too bad because I didn't think we were going to be fighting. more than one monster per
Oh,
session.
you usually don't
Um,
fight more than one monsters per
Yeah.
session. You were the guys who were like, we're gonna fight 2 monsters a session.
We did a crazy thing, and now we're dealing with that.
Oh
I really
no, it's
said,
the
let me eat a
consequences
little
of our
snack.
actions.
Let me eat a little snack. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Okay. So currently, Spoons has the least amount of spoons, ironically, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
It is now
I-
Spoon, not Spoons.
Just spoon,
name.
period. I'd like to run over to Spoon and put my hand on his shoulder and be like, hey, you are a good friend, and something nice about me that you made me think of. She's so like flustered and out of it. She goes, something nice about me is that I've gotten to meet you and all of our awesome
Oh,
friends, and if this is it, I just would like you to have this. And so I'm gonna cast Halo. Once per session, I get to pick one ally, and I'll heal any status effects that there might be. And then you're gonna get 1 spoon per round of combat. And also, you have a little halo above you now. Yeah. And that's say goodbye to Sage doing anything cool for the rest of this fight.
oh no.
That was it.
I was gonna, just for like, also out of curiosity for me, but also for you, that's for just like ability stuff, right? Like anyone can still do like basic like magic
Yes.
attacks and other attacks and stuff, right?
Yes, yeah.
Correct. The lady is going to. You see, she's like carrying a bag, and then the bag starts to move, and sand starts floating out to the bag, and it like kind of dances around her, and then she whips it, and she is going to attack with alchemy using the sand, and that's lower to 2. All of those hits, and that's going to deal 3 damage. The boar has some damage, not much.
It's seen border days.
Oh no!
Oh, that was A+.
It was so
A+.
great.
That's amazing.
It's the end of the round. Spoon regained 1 health. Who has the lowest spoons now?
I think
I'm
it's
at
right.
5.
I'm at 3.
I'm at a crisp 2.
Also 2.
Oh no! That means 2 people are going to get hit by yam eat as 2 sweet potatoes fires off at both of you, and you'll each lose 1 spoon.
So still in the game a little. Later, just like, I have so many regrets.
I hope meeting me wasn't one of them.
Oh, you're doing amazing.
No, you.
I am not used to this supportive of an environment, especially when fighting things, but you're all doing great.
Is it our turn again?
Well, that was its closer. Now it's the top of the round.
Yeah, that's a closer.
Yeah, so closers always auto-target, so I'd never choose who happens. There's always rules about who gets targeted.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to... I'm gonna be nice to Spoons. We're going to use the Poutine Pummel ability as the boar charges and tusks Spoons. They will lose 1 spoon. Hey, what happens there, Jim?
Alright, so you see Spoon go down, cough of feathers, and all of a sudden, a blaze of fiery phoenix comes up in the air, and he gets back up to his feet, shakes off the ashes, and you kind of see where his bottom feathers were all black, they're now singed red a little bit, so his feathers are a mix of black and red, and he looks energized and ready to go.
Wait.
So, before this round, what was your vibe there?
Before this round, wait, the vibe changes?
Well, I mean, it's a you lose the ability after it activates.
Oh yeah, I know I lose the ability,
Yeah,
but not
so-
the vibe, right?
Oh yeah, So what
Oh,
was the ability I meant?
The ability was called Phoenix Blaze. It is once you are reduced down to 0 HP, you deal 2 damage.
2 damage. This thing is weak against fire. You deal 3 damage.
So 2, but it has a weakness of fire, so 3
Yeah.
damage, and I come back with full spoons. And I added the flare with the black and red feathers.
That is so awesome.
Oh, but then
That's so cool.
you lose the ability and you have to trade it in for a different ability. So it's like
Do I have that ability now or next session? That was the one thing I don't know. Because I have it planned. I know what
if you have
ability
it planned,
I have.
take it now.
Okay.
So it's a once per campaign per character ability. But yes, at Take It Cozy Coin, we've been talking about this for like over a month. But I didn't think it would happen this early, but I'm glad it did.
Well, we are just
Full of surprises. Go team.
Got episode 2.
Now it is the character's turn.
Is Leda and Sage close to each other?
Imagine that we all kind of were around each other. Yeah.
Can I use a I don't know how cozy coins specifically work. Can I use both? And I know this is a lot, so that's why I'll give the last 2 I have to make one spell hit both of them.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
I run over and reach both my hands out and go, "Hey, Sage, Leda, grab my hands!" Heal. You each get 3 spoons back.
Oh.
Okay. I think we're somewhat safe. Except that thing.
We are very good now.
Sage just starts crying. That
Leda also just starts crying.
I'm sorry.
Dean, I'll go next. Dean, my friends cry and go. I'll just look and go, "You've made my friends cry." Look, and I'll just kind of look at Nyx and go, "This one's for you," and do Raging Inferno.
Yes! Oh, so I'll say will still have the hex, just to make it like a full round of action wise. So I believe that's down to 2 alchemy. 2 resist. So make an alchemy check. Target number 2.
Ah, I dropped a dice. Target number 2.
Yes.
6, 3, and a 4.
Let's fucking go. So that's 1 base damage, 1 from Raging Inferno, and then 1 from weakness.
So 3 in total?
Yep.
Wow, Spoons is messing this board up.
So what does your fire spell look like? What?
It is. You know what? It looks like a phoenix. It is a. You see a giant phoenix bird just jut out of his hand, and kind of, you see like the phoenix bird just like go super fast into him, catching him ablaze. Well, probably not permanent blaze. That goes out a little bit because it's not a burn condition. But
we know what you mean. It's the boiled tater starting to actually smell a bit good, like French fries.
I did not eat dinner, have I?
See, I don't think you did.
And that is my turn.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, Nyx and Spoons have just done like very cool, nice things in their rounds, and then it's gonna be like, I'm gonna try and hit it.
Yeah.
We need hit it.
I'm gonna punch it with webs. Yeah, I'm trying to. Trying to think if I want to do a vine whip thing again, or if I want to try blinding it. And blinding it is usually helpful, I feel like.
It's
yeah.
always been useful.
So
Both
yeah,
of them have
I
been very
will.
useful.
I will do Nightfall, and I will cast that to blind the Bortato. And then now that it is shrouded in shadows and cannot see, I'm gonna stick Ophelia on it.
Yes. Have Ophelia make me a muscle check. Target number is going to be 4. It has a hardier hide than it has resistance.
Snake eyes.
Oof.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's
Ooh.
not even. It can't even spin the spoon. No, nothing
Uh,
meets it beats. So it goes through and it's just kind of like claws, pulls out, and it has like a bunch of potato on its claws, and it just kind of licks it.
Jealous.
Sage, you are up.
I think that Sage is going to be kind of desperate and freaked out all at the same time. And she normally carries like 1 or 2 books on her just all the time. And she's gonna pick the heavier one and try to just like whack it or throw it, whichever. I don't know how close we are to it.
You get to
said.
decide that's.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna run at it and just whoosh, whack at it with the book. And I'm sure that's probably a muscle check, and I'm sure this is probably really stupid, but I
Oh my-
don't
Yeah,
know
yes
what else
to
to do.
yes to both. Yes to both.
Sage,
Okay.
let Sage kill this with a book.
I'm
Muscle
hoping.
muscle check target number 4.
Okay. Can I get a bonus dice if I say something really cool while trying to hit it?
If you can say something really cool, I'll give it to it because you asked nicely.
Thanks. She's gonna go, let's make mashed potatoes.
Alright.
And that's really cool to her.
So I'll give you that bonus dice.
Okay. I got a 3 and a 5.
You can spin
Would
the
I
spoon.
spend 1 spoon?
Yes.
And I have 6 spoons. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
And I want to
So
whack the boar.
you whack the boar with a book. Book boar rack. Ugh. And you deal a point of damage. It's just starting to look rough. You might also be on its radar now. We'll see.
Oh,
Who has the least amount of spoons?
I have 5.
I'm at 4.
Nix and later,
Oh, no.
you get yam yeeted again, and both will take a spoon of damage.
Have fun here.
But then the lady, she's still up for now. She also got yam yeeted actually. So she's down to 3 spoons. She'll do the same thing. And she takes like the sand, makes it a giant fist, and punches the boar, dealing 2 extra spoons of damage. But the boar is still up. The boar is blinded, I believe. Oh, let me roll to see if the Yammeat hits.
Oh yeah.
Later does not hit you. Does hit Nyx and the lady though.
The lady. I love her.
Cool lady.
No.
Me and Bella just both instantly just transfixed by cool lady with magic sand.
Yeah. It's like a sensory video.
All right. I'm trying to choose who to target, so that what I'm just going to have happen is the 2 people who are possible are the lady and Sage. So Sage, roll me a d6, and then spoons. Can you roll me a d6 for the lady? Whoever roll higher, whoever rolls lower is going to get targeted.
I got a 5.
I also got a 5.
No!
No! Re-roll then. This only targets one.
I got a 2.
I also got a 2.
Jim!
Stupid
Low.
board.
It's that he was rolling specifically in a way that was like.
It's because me and this lady are gonna end up together. I'm calling it right now.
I ship it.
Hey,
If you're saying that, there's a possibility. I'll message
there
you
are
about
rules
this.
about yeah.
There are rules. Getting NPCs to fall for you. You basically just find what they like and then keep baking that to raise their affinity points, just like the video games. And obviously, that's how it works in real life too, right? Right, guys?
Obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
Like penguins?
Exactly.
I have been doing it wrong. Alright. We'll worry about me getting rocks later.
You two re-roll again.
I got a 6.
I got a 3.
Okay, so it sadly is going to target the lady then with its
No!
big potato blast, and it's just combines its cannons into one cannon. They like move up and release a giant potato, and she kind of falls.
Chris?
Yes.
I did teleport in front of her with my sword in front. Would that affect anything?
You know what? You did mention that, so I'll have it target you. So all that rolling was for nothing. And you.
Well, no, it could have.
Sure,
It wasn't for nothing. I was just in the way of.
I know, but
her getting
narratively, this makes sense that you would get targeted. You will lose 4 spoons. And now it's your guys' turn. Who wants to go next?
Mad, I'm gonna pull out my spell book and shout at the boar, "Leave him alone!" Zap.
Okay, make an alchemy check. Target number, hex rate.
All 3 6s.
Hey, Nix, how do you want to finish it off?
Let's go!
My spell book floats up, and I yell, leave him alone!" And lightning comes down, goes through my hand, and I just keep pumping it into the boar until it pops.
And the boar falls. And you defeated you guys beat 2 monsters. So you guys I've been using easy mode, which basically is like the beginner's thing, and I think you guys are ready for normal mode next session.
Oh no.
That was easy?
That was easy.
I like it.
Well, now we move up when
Pandora's
my
box has
ability
opened.
is gone.
The easy mode is basically recommended for low levels.
Okay.
Wait. So, does this mean we can level up twice because we fought 2 things?
We didn't hit. We didn't end the session yet, so I don't get to tell you yet if you level up at all.
Oh, okay.
Everyone
makes
go
sense.
follow,
Fair enough.
go follow so we could actually level up twice.
You guys should support us on Kickstarter, and you guys should, if you like this so much and you want to play it for yourself, I'm not going to say give us your money because that feels bad.
Say it, give us your money.
I would have been the bad guy that says it.
Well, right now it's just giving a free click to pre-launch until Wednesday. Then Wednesday it has to be give us the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just click. You lose nothing yet.
Little
We
click,
bully
just
you
do it.
into subscribing.
The lady, she was a bit dizzy, but she starts to regain her sense of balance. Any consciousness she was starting to lose is back. She takes her sand and it kind of helps her helps prop her up.
I start fixing my hair real quick. Trying to...
Girl, yes. Um,
Are,
I, I'll actually should make a section in the notes just in case.
Just in case, you never know.
I I go up to her. Are you okay?
Yes. I was very lucky that you happened to stumble upon me. Um, I am Syra of Sand City. Um, I've been I've been hunting some of these monsters since that have been rampaging, and I got a bit over my head here.
Entirely stumbling. We were kind of also looking for the monster.
How serendipitous for me then.
Yeah, I'll say it's serendipitous.
Did you mean to come and attack this thing?
Yes, I have been there has and there's a local mayor around here who recently visited our city. Ever since the monsters, the sand demons, the cactus foes, the sand dragons have been up in arms. Our sand shield has been breaking and cracking. So I've been traveling here to maybe research. Perhaps it was just a coincidence, but there might be something related. And as I traveled, every place I went has also had similar monsters uprisings.
We are experiencing the same thing, and we are actually in the same boat as you currently.
So you too have a sand demon bounded to your soul?
No, we're looking for the reason the
Oh,
monsters are going crazy.
the
Can I
the
do that?
the I do
Oh.
not recommend it. The other boat, I
Like
get.
a fairy that gives him weird spells. We think that's where the potato came from. We don't think, we know.
Yeah, you're
Premise
bound. You have one bound to your soul. I have one bound to my skin, and I show her my tattoos.
Interesting. Um, Magic comes in all shapes and forms. Some have some extremely high costs, I guess. It may have been kismet, however, that we have been drawn together then.
But I've been rude. Let me introduce you to our friends. This is Leda, Spoons, and Sage. Say hello, Sage.
I almost pass out. I almost pass out on the spot. She just goes, hi, hi. And she takes the book that she hit the monster with that has the potatoes all over it, and she goes, I don't know if you like potatoes, and she kind of starts trying to wipe the potatoes off and kind of hand them to her. She's not very good at this at all. But they kind of just offer up the potatoes.
Syra chuckles. Um, Surprisingly, potatoes actually sound. I think it's the smell. Potatoes sound delicious, and we do have a fresh sauce right over there. Have you guys eaten yet tonight?
No.
No.
Not
No.
since this morning, I'm realizing.
We do have a cottage, and I like cooking, and we can just I'm gonna stop talking now.
I think what my friend Sage is saying is, if you'd like, we can process potato over here. So, time out. And this is in character. Time out. Do you? I go over and I grab a bit of the potato and put it in my mouth. Is it taste like bacon? Like bacon potatoes?
It tastes like a bacon wrapped like French fry.
That's amazing. Okay, what I was gonna say, that tastes like bacon and potato. Uh, we have a cottage. If you'd like to come join us, Sage is an incredible cook, and there's plenty of room, and we can have dinner and talk.
Excellent.
Leda, do you think we should be in the room when this talk, kind of picking up on the thing, when this meal goes down?
As Leda has not picked up, so she's like, I mean, I want to get food, so
Oh, okay. I just thought I put connections of something together. This kind of
And-
whispered. Kinda.
I start breaking the. Sage, come help me break this down.
This, out of character real quick, is this meat or a potato?
Yes.
It's
So, if
potato
she's
meat.
if she's vegan, vegetarian, I forget what I said last stream. Safe to eat, not safe to eat?
I feel like that depends on the. So the argument I would make is like, scientifically, this is plants.
Okay.
It does come from a sentient plant, so it'd be similar like if you would eating like a living, like killing a living strawberry. Would
Okay.
Sage be cool with eating that strawberry?
Yeah, it's more of like a texture of like meat products.
I
if
think it
anything. So
probably.
if it's just a potato.
I think
then-
it probably has a texture of a potato. Just has a.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm cool. I start hacking at the potato
Oh,
with the book. I'm just.
Oh, that's strange.
I grab the book and go, whoa. Flip her one of my knives. Here you go. It's much easier.
Oh my god.
This is
just
weird.
stabbing it.
Sage doesn't usually partake in the slaughtering of the monster that we win.
It's potato. It's
We're
fine.
cooking dinner. We're cooking dinner for a guest, and it's fine. And she starts hacking faster.
excellent. Syra takes her sword and helps you hack away. We shall have a feast for your victory, and then perhaps we can discuss ways that we can help each other in our respective quests. Then,
Sure.
Of course, that would
Wait.
be lovely.
which we can do next week.
You suck.
and
All right. Let me. So we are at 35 cozy points. So you will get a single level up, maybe bits more.
2 levels up? How about I
Let's
use
see.
4 cozy coins to get 2 levels up?
No.
Alright, what if I use 4 cozy points and stay at 6 spoons next session?
No, that would make it
don't
harder for
do
me.
that.
That would make it harder for me to balance encounters. Definitely not.
It was worth a try.
It was worth a
You
try.
only get the Phoenix thing once. Don't just start a session with 6 spoons.
He,
But
he,
2 levels.
he is called Spoon. So, all right. So we're gonna thank you guys for joining in. Kickstarter Wednesday. Who knows how it will be next week? Oh my god. See ya. Love ya. Adios.